Title: The Mouse and the Feather. Once upon a time, in a quiet little forest, there lived a curious mouse named Milo. Milo was different from other mice. While his friends were busy collecting food and digging tunnels, Milo spent his time staring at the sky, dreaming of flying. One sunny afternoon, as Milo was wandering through the forest, he found something unusual lying on the ground, a beautiful, soft feather. It shimmered in the sunlight and looked like it belonged to a bird. Milo picked it up and held it close. If I tie this feather to myself, he thought, maybe I can fly too. Excited, Milo tied the feather to his back using a piece of thread he had found near a picnic site. He climbed up a small rock, stretched his paws wide, and jumped, hoping to soar through the sky like a bird. But instead of flying, he tumbled straight to the ground with a thud. Ouch, he squeaked, brushing off the dirt. Maybe I need to jump from higher next time. But just then, dark clouds began to gather in the sky. Within moments, it started to rain. Thunder rolled, and lightning lit up the forest. Milo quickly looked around for shelter and ran under a large tree to stay dry. As he caught his breath, something caught his eye. Under the tree, tied to a low branch with a piece of string, was a little bird. She was wet, shivering, and crying. "Help me," the bird chirped softly. "I was caught in this thread and can't get free." Without a second thought, Milo rushed to her side. Using his sharp little teeth, he gnawed through the thread until the bird was finally free. "Thank you," the bird said, but as she opened her wings, she winced. One of her wings was hurt, it had been cut by the thread. She tried to fly, but she couldn't. Milo looked at her sadly. He had wanted to fly so badly, and now he had helped someone who truly could, but couldn't anymore. Then he smiled. "I may not have wings," he said gently, "but I can still help someone who does." Milo stayed with the bird all night, keeping her warm and safe. Over the next few days, he brought her food, took care of her, and slowly, her wing began to heal. Though Milo never learned to fly, he discovered something even more powerful, the joy of helping someone in need. Finally, the day came when the bird flapped her wings and flew a little. Then a little more. And soon, she was ready to fly again. As she spread her wings to take off, Milo stood quietly, watching her. He felt happy, but also a little sad. Tears welled up in his eyes. He had dreamed of flying all his life, and now the friend he had helped would leave him behind. The bird looked back and understood. With a gentle chirp, she turned and stretched one wing toward him. "Climb on, Milo," she said with a smile. "Let's fly together." Milo's eyes lit up. He scrambled onto her back, holding on tightly as she soared into the sky. Together, they flew over the forest, the rivers, and the village below. The bird gave Milo a grand tour of the world he had only ever dreamed of. Up above the clouds, Milo laughed with joy, the wind rushing through his fur. For the first time ever, he felt truly free. Moral of the story: you don't need wings to fly. Kindness, courage, and compassion can lift you higher than any dream. And sometimes, when you lift others, they help you fly too. Sparkles, if you love this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more heart-touching tales.